Hello! How's it going? Sorry for the delay, I had to clean my desk because I cut stickers until now. And I had to first get ready. If I'm completely honest, I'm not completely ready yet. But I can at least talk while I, arrange my desk further. Get my tablet in front of me. Drink a sip of water. Water. Why did the music stop again? That happened last time too. I have a feeling I have internet problems. But for some reason with the download and not with the upload. So the stream is running fine. But YouTube is struggling. I don't like that. But the music is back. What a great start. Okay, so, I hope everyone is doing well. Feeling good. Had a good week so far. I mean, week is almost over, so weekend. It's weird to not stream on a Wednesday. Hello, hello, hello. Great to see you all here. Get the chat next to the OBS window. Great. Okay. I think I put up the order for my avatar to speak. Test, test, test. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, seems fine. Ah! There we go. I need to see if I can reassign hotkeys in the app of my VTuber. So we're gonna work on my manga preview, which I'm going to print for Dokomi. Maybe I'll have a preview of the preview, like the test print, available at the RPV. Maybe. I'm not so sure. But for Dokomi, I'll definitely have this one printed. It's like just, save. A, small collection of like, okay, this is what the manga is about. Like, let me give you a tour. We have like the first 3 pages that I have finished since like, not a year, but almost a year. Then there's like a preview for the world, of the story. Then each protagonist is going to have a little introductory page. These 2 pages are going to be general character previews, so it's gonna be like a preview how the other's character look, maybe a few names and such. Highlight my favorite picks. And then we're gonna work today on the illustration that's on top of a character Q&A. So, I'm sorry, this is entirely in German. But it's basically, what do you think of each other? And then I'm gonna ask you guys, like, if you have any questions that you would like a character to answer. You can write them in chat, and if I think they're interesting enough, because I can only feature like 6 questions or something. I will write them in here, but either way I'm gonna answer them for each character. So that's basically today's theme. But I'm also gonna ask in Discord again, brainstorm a bit. And then the last 4 pages are a collection of sketches, designs, something like that. And then it's over. And I'm gonna sell them for a really small price. Basically, production, like not the production costs for the normal edition of a preview. I'm gonna charge a donation. It has to be at least €4 to get the production costs back because I cannot print a lot. So each single print of a preview costs money, which I don't have. I would give them out, like make them cheaper and give them out for free, but that's not in my artist budget right now. Dokomi hit my budget for my artist stuff. Well, I hope I get something, yeah, right, money back from the convention that I have before the Dokomi. And yeah, then there's the last page. I thank my Patreons. And yeah, it's gonna be a neat little preview. And now I need to close all the pages again. And yeah, that's gonna be a premium collection, which features stickers and posters, so there are like little goodies in there. But I have been thinking of maybe not doing the donation thing and making everything featuring products, but that would be a lot more preparation. And also it would mean I would need to pack, like put every single thing in a package, so the stickers don't fly around. So I'm probably not gonna do that. I need to rethink this. But yeah, definitely will print a preview. Wait, while I'm here, I noticed a typo. Wir haben etwas an Verhältnissen im Distrikt und drüben deswegen der Autoforce bei, die Stadt vor den Monstern der Außenwelt beschützt. Schon bald müssen sie lernen, dass nicht nur die Corruption bekämpfen müssen. That was a typo somewhere. Wait, I'm gonna go for typo hunt quickly. Ich als Artefakte bezeichnet, wie manchmal kann Stimmung gezeichnet. Auswahl Aufschluss für Hanaka. Dieses Skizzen habe ich erst hier von Menschen zu arbeiten. There was a typo. In der frühesten Version der Geschichte kam Hanaka von außerhalb der Stadt und kam aus ländlichen und industriellen Teilen des Landes, ohne zu viel vorwegzunehmen. Blah blah blah. As you might hear, I'm a bit stressed right now. I'm behind a lot of things. Very sorry to my patrons that I haven't uploaded a monthly update yet, by the way. It's just that I'm basically... I woke up one day and realized that it's June soon. And I looked at the calendar and I was like, wait a minute. After the Epithal, which is the other convention, I only have like 2 weeks until the week of the Dokomi happens. That realization put a fire under my ass. No, I don't want the random mushrooms that were growing on our balcony plants. Thank you. I don't know, but you shouldn't eat random... No. Boyfriend just coming in offering me random mushrooms. Where were I? It basically lit a fire under my ass, and ever since then I've been preparing stuff. And to be fair, I'm catching up with my schedule right now. Finishing a lot of stuff. Stickers, prints. Ah, there's the typo. CC? Er ist zufrieden with a double F and has nothing. No business there. Okay. So just tell me if I'm like rambling too much or something. I'm very on edge recently. Every day I draw something or print something. And if I'm not doing something, I'm planning to do something. An artist friend of mine, Atelier Soros, they printed an issue of their comic. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, I cannot print the first chapter. That's not reasonable. I would have burned out by now. Sadly. And then I decided I'll do the preview, and the nice thing is it's basically just arranging stuff that I already have available, like all the panels that I have already at least sketched out or even inked, I can just put in here. And then this is basically the only little thing that I have to draw exclusively for this. And yeah, so I'm just gonna draw on this today. Gonna add this to the sketch. How are you doing? Is everything going fine with you? Do you also have, like, some stressful preparation right now? Or is your life peaceful? Nice and peaceful? I don't know if I should color this one or if I should keep it black and white. I guess I'm gonna color it. And yeah, regarding the release schedule for the manga, I decided I'll start in autumn to post regularly page by page, but like in batches. But I'll have to wait after I finish my bachelor degree. I finished Attack on Titan. It's not gonna take that long. Anymore. I have my opinion formed. And, yeah. I was right, like, the the arguments that I constructed without having seen the show. By just reading summaries and other people's opinions. I have now found it on my own watching experience. It's kind of worse than I thought. I mean, of course, it's going to be an academic paper, so it's not going to be like, this is terrible and I hate it. It's going to be like exploring the historical and cultural aspects of it. All the things that you could like take into consideration. And not talk about, oh, is this a good or a bad story? It's purely going to be what cultural touchstones is this building on? What kind of allegory is being constructed here using historical images? But yeah, it's really frustrating. I decided I'll not talk about Attack on Titan publicly. Because I know someone who did. Who basically already said all the things that I wanted to say. And their experience with the Attack on Titan fandom have been very frustrating, to say the least. Oh, I think my chat froze. I'm clicking on my chat window and nothing is happening. Ah, you guys have been writing the whole time! It just has not okay, I need to restart the chat window. I'm sorry, guys. I was like, okay, I'm just freestyling this, I guess. Ah, sorry. Okay. See, I have issues with my throat. Damn! Viral infection. Damn. Get well soon. I hope it clears up. Da, 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 da. Not sure if it's just me getting older, was full COVID bullshit, but the recent years passing of time felt much faster than usual, like we're nearly halfway through this decade. Yes! Like, the same way I woke up in Dokomi soon. You mean Baka's video? Not only his videos, also his Twitter takes. Like the general response to that kind of criticism on Attack on Titan gets. Very annoying responses, like the people just get annoying about it. It's not that I'm generally against getting a bit of pushback criticizing something that's that popular and that big. It's the kind of, I don't know, the way people see Eren and Attack on Titan, I just know I cannot, you know, we're not kind of same envelopes. We're not perceiving reality when it comes to Attack on Titan the same way. And sometimes it's better to just not say anything. Maybe after I've written my bachelor thesis, I'll think about it, but I don't think anything good can come out of it. And I mean, I'm kinda late anyway. It's like, when did the final season air? I just don't think... I mean, you can call me a coward, but I don't really want to deal with that kind of attention right now. After the Bakuman video, I had to deal with people who haven't even seen the show as freshly as I did, arguing with me. If I do the same with Attack on Titan, I think I'm gonna melt down. I mean, some of my criticisms and my dislikings are completely personal. Like, I don't dislike Raina as much anymore as I did first. Oh. Hanaka's pom-pom exploded a bit there. But I still don't like him, but I don't think that's a fair criticism. I think that's just something that rubbed me the wrong way. But I have major issues with the entire direction the show went after the time skip. It might be good if more people criticize AOT like this, but I can understand why someone doesn't prepare for patience for this kind of crap. I think if, like, in 3 months I'm in a different headspace, I might make a video, or at least a very long Twitter thread. But I cannot even start addressing stuff right now without getting enraged. Like, really, I start talking about the show, and I get like, with every further thought about it, I get more enraged. Which I think is not productive. Something's off. This is off. I should stop drawing the pom-pom first. I should draw the rest of the hair first. Yeah, because then I know where the other stuff sits. Right, so... Let's just say, my hot take in Attack on Titan is that after the time skip and after Eren touched Historia's hands and had his vision, no one in Attack on Titan really decides to do anything. Like, a lot of people have no real agency anymore. Or at least it feels that way because of the way the whole story is structured. And some people are gonna say, but, you know, Eren has, like, he's like the mastermind. He has all the agency. But Eren robs himself of his own agency the moment he is set dead on his tracks. He never, ever is shown to actually think he has other options than what he's doing. He is enslaved to his own future vision, which tells him that there is no way around this decision. He refuses to talk it out with people until it's too late. And he's not really the same character anymore. It's not like he had growth in any meaningful way. He basically skipped all the character building because he got this future vision and is masterminding everything according to that vision. And you know Mikasa doesn't have agency. Armin barely gets to do anything. They're all kind of running... They're chasing down Eren, who's like 10 steps ahead because he's God. Hi! How's it going, Lucy? Yeah, but the thing is, I think the stubborn brat Eren used to be wouldn't have taken the future vision as fact, right? Like, for me, if I have written the show, and I hate talking about it like that. See, I told you guys I shouldn't start talking about it. If I have written Attack on Titan, and I had someone, like I had Isayama holding a gun to my head and be like, okay, at the end of the story, he's supposed to be a genocide, mass murdering emo dude. If that's the setup, I would have written it in a way where he gets the vision, and because he's a stubborn brat, he doesn't accept it. Like, first he's shocked, and then he talks about it with, I don't know, Mikasa and Armin, like the one person who has a brain that he trusts. And then they decide they want to stop the rumbling. And they try to defy that vision, but because of the way the world is, like, fucked up in that point in time, because you have, like, political conflicts and structures. They have, like, the Malis who want to attack them and who want to, like, turn the entire world against them. Because of all that, all the steps they take in order to stop the rumbling are actually stepping stones to starting it, right? And then you have, because Attack on Titan likes to do it, you have, like, a big twist where Eren realizes, oh, everything I've done so far, like, every time I thought I subverted my vision, I actually played into it, and then he snaps, and then he's, like, you know, setting it all in motion. And then you can also bring in all the other elements that then kinda come with the original twist. And while I still don't think that that's a good story, because I fundamentally disagree with the entire rumbling, that's just dumb. And to pretend it's deep is a bit, I don't know. It's a bit silly. Like, I am very sorry, but Eren is basically operating under Thanos logic, like Marvel logic. Like, he has the same obvious error in his thinking. Even if you consider that he's doing the rumbling in order to, like, make himself a martyr and his friends become the heroes because they stopped him. Which is very stupid, because they all nearly died, and he killed a lot of innocent people. I don't think that that's a price you should pay for that payoff. But basically he kills a random percentage of humanity and think that that's going to solve anything. It's like Thanos killing 50% of all living beings in the entire universe, and then being fine being killed off and not considering that the population is just gonna repopulate. Like, resources don't get more. And you know, and I mean, that's what happens in Attack on Titan at the end, right? It's like, oh, the Jägeris are still on. They were, like, forming a militaristic and maybe fascistic government. Hello. So Eren basically became the idol of another political fraction that's fucked up. And then the entire end credit scene in the end is basically just showing how civilization flourishes, and then everything gets bombed, and then everything starts again. So nothing that Eren did really mattered. in the own statement of the show. I have microphone issues. No! That's not good. Wait a moment. Where's the OBS? Übersteuere ich? Seems all fine on my end. Is it the right microphone? Yup. What kind of issues? Is the quality bad? Or... There's short buzzing sounds every now and then. Okay. That's not good. Oh yeah, I see it's like... Wait a minute, I'm gonna mute it for a second. Kabel rein und raus. Maybe that fixed it. Cord plugged out, plugged in. I think that actually helped. Maybe a connection was loose or something. I hope the interface is new. I really cannot afford the mic to go to the heavens. Okay, I'm intrigued. I see something happening there. I'm gonna start Audacity and record to see if I catch it. Please no, I don't have the money to get that out. Okay, there's nothing happening there. Okay, there's nothing happening there. I think it's gone. And when I get louder... Okay. I'm gonna put the mic down a bit. And I just hope that that does not happen again. Tell me if I'm too loud now, because I need to like readjust it so that you guys hear me clearly. Ah, okay. What's the English word? Yeah, you know I'm gonna Google it. That's weird. You guys tell me that every single stream. And I adjust the microphone, and then the next stream it just happens again. Need to test the setup again. Maybe I do need to get a cloud lifter. Oversteer. I think that's not right. Overdriven. And without causing the microphone signal to be clipped, clipping, or overdriven. But overdriven is literally oversteuern, I guess. This issue has been going on for yeah, and I don't know why. Okay, I did it again. Like, I actually got a better interface. Nothing else changed. I got a newer, more expensive interface. And I always turn down the stream, like my mic again and again, and it still happens. Okay, I turned off the artificial gain, and I hope maybe now it does not happen again. Am I too quiet? Is it still happening? Overmodulation, maybe. Okay, I just keep ranting about Attack on Titan now and just write if I'm still clipping or overmodulating or whatever the English term is. Meanwhile, I'll try to find back where I was in my media criticism. Yeah, like Eren was like wrong in so many ways. You are recording too hard. He was wrong when it comes to like him doing a genocide being like I guess he achieved that his friends could finish their lifetime. Like they didn't have to fight again. But that is such an like that just means that he never learned anything. He never grew. He only cared about the people that were important to him. And he never managed to like act beyond that. He was still just an angry kid, and he was too dumb to even consider talking to Armin first before having a plan that just doesn't work. And I mean, it's just cruel. Even if everything even if it would have been the solution, I would argue it wouldn't be worth killing 80% of all people. Just saying, like, if he wanted to only secure the safety of his friends, he could have just used the Titan army to do anything, right? He could have talked Historia into like only threatening the people. And also, this is a story and it's written, so Isayama could have just written any other solution and any other story out of this. I just realized. I mistook the handline for the neckline. Her ear somewhere around here, so her neck is more like this. Right. You say killing billions is bad, crazy, right? It's like 80%. He calculated that with his big brain. Because Eren is such a smart brain. Because this is what got established for his character. In a really weird way, he should have taken Paradis Island and pushed it somewhere. He could have done that for all I understood. Also, I think it's very silly that people are like that. It's a more mature shonen or even a seinen. The entire final fight is so shonen, and it's not mature. I feel like people are like, it's edgy, so it's mature, and I'm like, no, that's kind of the definition of immature for me. like, if I would argue that Gurren Lagann's finale is more mature than Attack on Titan. And that's like a robot fighting a godlike being in space. But it's kind of the same level of silliness, but Gurren Lagann never claimed to be a epic historical fictional war drama. Yeah, I'm 14 and this is mature and deep, yeah. That's the entire vibe I got, kinda. I mean, sometimes Attack on Titan like has tangents that are mature. Like Gabi learning to not be bigoted was one of the best storylines, but I think the way, like the reason it worked is because it was more structured, like a more basic character arc and a more basic shonen character arc. Because she like has this big payoff moment where she saves the girl that attempted to kill her before. And that was like she had more growth than Eren. She's like objectively the better Eren. Yep. Yep. That's the thing. I feel people treat shonen and seinen like genres when they're like meta genres are what the literature calls them, I think. Because they are kind of a genre because of magazine cultures. And they have tropes. But, you know, obviously it's not the same as romance as a genre. That kind of like you have genres inside of shonen stories, and yeah, it got published for a young audience. I mean, obviously it's more targeted at more mature young people, not necessarily children. It's too edgy for that, too much blood and stuff. But it's no Berserk. Your demographics mostly, right? But even if you would say that maturity is what kinda makes a seinen not a shonen, even then I'd say Attack on Titan maybe dips its toes sometimes into that territory. K-On! And seinen, no? Huh? Like, it dips its toe in there, but then is just turns around and like I said, the final fight on Eren's back is so, yeah, K-On! Is better, definitely. That is so like over the top shonen. When everyone decides to fight the one big guy and that's the solution. I say you know, people clowned on that. And that's what Baka said, so to be fair, I'm stealing his point kinda, but I agree with him. Naruto had a more nuanced, or at least a more mature take on ending the cycle of violence and war. Because, you know, Nagato asks him how he plans to stop violence, and Naruto is just like, I don't know, man. I don't think I could come up with it, but I want to believe there is a way, and as long as I believe there is a way, I am trying to fight for that. And that is like Naruto has a way more mature conclusion to the same question. because he does not claim that some crazy move is going to destroy, like, the history of violence and the hate that people have for each other. And I think that's so funny because while I really love Naruto and have a really, really like I kind of recognized how good the story is written in parts, only retrospectively, but by all accounts, it's not high literature. It's just it's good, but it's not deep. You know, I wouldn't say that Naruto is deep. I say it's really good at executing a simple shonen story. But it has a better answer to the question, how do we end war, than Attack on Titan. I'm gonna let that sink in. Hey. Also, Naruto never became a mass murderer. Naruto never did a genocide. That's gonna be a wild first thing to hear in stream. I need to open her character sheet. Am I still oversteuern? Over modulating over? Like, is my voice clipping out? I think that sounds right. Session about is that a mature and that deep story, kind of silly. Who cares? I wouldn't care if people wouldn't describe Attack on Titan like that. Like, I like silly stories. Can conform both the statement and that is a wild thing to hear while opening the stream. Nice. Like, I don't care. I like silly stories. I like when things don't take themselves too seriously. Like, for God's sake, I'm an MHA fan, okay? I just enjoy manga. And I really like the art form. But I think it's important if a story is mature enough, if it uses symbolism from World War II, especially Holocaust imagery. I think a story that uses that should have a certain degree of sensitivity, nuance, awareness, like, just in general. Right? Like, I don't think you can have a simple, silly shonen story that's fine, but also include Holocaust imagery. And it not being, like, very straight up. Like, you can feature Nazis, okay? I still get kinda uncomfortable, for example, how JoJo uses Nazis. But it's fine. Still, it's a bit icky, but at least in the first 3 seasons, I was like, okay, I don't really like this, but it's some over the top. It's kind of how Indiana Jones uses Nazis, right? Like, that's fine. We're just the bad guys. This is not meant to be like addressing anything. But it gets really complicated when something like Attack on Titan comes along, uses that imagery, and fucks it up that badly. Then I kinda care about if a story has the depth or the maturity or the finesse, whatever you want to call it, to use that kind of imagery and narrative device, right? Because that's kinda like being like, oh my god. And I mean, that's basically in my bachelor thesis, the argument I'm making, that Isayama used loaded historical imagery as a narrative shortcut, and then through his like world building kinda traps himself. Except for protagonist have from the JoJo. He does a great job as portraying Nazis. You have the over the top evil speeches and all that other hysterical shit, and in the end they all get killed in a huge bloodbath by a vampire, right? Then again, in general, I'm not a big fan of making just Nazis the villains, like throwaway cartoon villains. Because I think that makes them look like goofy and like just silly bad guys, and you know they were not that. But it's not such a big moral problem that I'm gonna write a thesis about it. That's just personal taste and opinion. There's a manga about the life of Hitler. I think I've read about that one in my research. Cannot really remember it right now though. Pillar men are just so evil, even the Nazis don't like them. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that Joser's featuring of Nazis was kind of random and a bit Don't know if this was necessary. Don't know if I would recommend that. But you know, it's nothing that I would, like, criticize JoJo that deeply for. That said, I sometimes noticed that Attack on Titan style sometimes tapped into JoJoism. Really weirdly. This is not correct. I hate when that happens. Bum, 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 bum. Would be weird, very often considering the time period and location. Yeah, I guess. Like I said, it's fine. It's also fun how easy one's perception of serious mature stories can get messed up. I'm currently watching Serial Experiments Lane for MMV I'm working on, and this will turn into some most silliest nonsense I created. I believe that. Yeah, I think I could have forgiven Attack on Titan more if it wouldn't have taken itself so seriously. I mean, sometimes it didn't. For like a few joyous seconds. And then sometimes I just got confused if it's just like, if that was supposed to be serious or not. Like, there's this moment after the time skip where Mikasa and Lane at the game bar, nice. Where Armin and Mikasa sit at a table. And Armin is like, where's Eren? I wonder where he is. And then he just stands behind them. And I'm like, I think this was supposed to be a serious thing, but it just read like comedy to me. And I'm not sure if I was supposed to, you know? I don't know if that was the intended effect. It was not frightening, it was just silly. And I completely missed me. Something positive. I really like the Dungeon Meshi adaptation. If you ask me, I'd still prefer the manga actually, because I just really like the mangaka. But Trigger did such a good job adapting it. And I don't just say that for the Senshi fan service scenes. I promise. It's not just for the dwarf, but. Oh, that's so silly. I was just getting somewhere. Not just. It is a factor. I mean, it's really funny. It's really funny. I am convinced that the mangaka was like, yeah, but please don't sexualize my girls. Except for the lesbianism, that's fine. But please don't further. Like, I don't want Monsieur panty shots. And they were like, okay, we will not have Monsieur panty shots. But no one said anything about Senshi. Guys, you are not prepared for the next episode. I read the manga and I know what's coming. You are not prepared for the profound sadness of what's coming. You don't know. The current episode is amazing. But you don't know what's coming. I know what's coming. I don't even know if I'm prepared, even though I know what's coming. Like, I was really scared we would already get the flashback that's coming in that episode. I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm right now in the emotional space to deal with that. And that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, you are just witnessing my new technique to see where I need to place mouths. Yeah, I think that works. I think if I have to choose, I would say I would read Maisen Ikoku 2 because, yeah, I'm reading uh, Yumiko Takahashi's mangas. I haven't continued with Ranma in a while. I should get to that. But I have so many things. I want to read Festival of Champions next. And then continue Bleach finally. Ah, that's too far. Her arms a bit more muscular than that Katta, and you know that. Yeah, that hand needs to be redone, but not now. I still only have read the first Rama volume, but I already own 11 of them. Been collecting them since the re-release started. Yeah, same. We have them all. I've read like 6, I think. Oh no! But reading manga physically is such a nice experience. Like, I prefer that. Because you can tell that it was kinda designed with that in mind. A bit more volume. Right? Yeah. A lot more volume. I've been drawing these characters for 2 years. You'd think I have the routine down. Hmm. Hmm. That hand does not look right. Let's let's be that future Katta's problem. Okay, I think I'm gonna let that sit and look at it with fresh eyes when we do the hand definitely, and that hand too. And maybe that hand too, and do the cleanup. Now we get to the not fun part. Something fun I noticed while rewatching Serious Experience lame. Jim Carrey's German VF voice a small role in it. It's a shame that such a great VA barely did any work at voicing anime characters. Yeah, that's true. I think I haven't heard him often. I mean, I'm not watching many German dubs anymore, but still. Okay, let's take an example question. Aww. Rest in peace. Jörg Hengstler Modri. Damn. Always sad. Right, I think I already answered that question. Right, I need to open my personal wiki. No! Damn it. Didn't want it to delete that for you guys. Boop, 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 boop. My best friend, little and big brother in one. And what did I make him say? As long as she's with me, everything is going to be okay. Okay. Uh, I want the answers to have a bit more line space. Hmm. Could also do that. Wait, can I preview this in... Nope, not what I wanted to do. DMYK, please, perceptional. Oh, did I not use a pure black? Interesting. Ah! Why is this not doing what I wanted to do? Thank you. No, I think that's harder to read. Ah, I think if I do it like this, I can... No. There we go. And that's the question box. Nice. Maybe I'm gonna draw them little icons so there's not like an H and an R. But I don't know yet. Maybe fill the... Yep. Oh, why is that on the same layer? That's not supposed to be on the same layer. Wait a second, I'm gonna read chat again. In a sec. Like that. Okay, it's not gonna be a lot of questions. Okay, sorry, I have to look back into chat. Chat. Okay, nothing new. Guess it's gonna be around 5 character questions. Let's see. Oh, I can muster a bit more. Okay, what kind of questions could I ask them? If you have questions you would ask characters, specifically my characters, Tanaka and Rio, hit me up. Oh, you can send me a list of character questions. I gladly steal them. I mean, I only have 5 free, but I stole them too. Is it even stealing if somebody stole it before? Oh. Why? I am really confused. On. I don't know if I will Or if I should move them up there. I think that looks nicer. Also, it kind of takes up the blank space in the canvas. Now that I'm quieter, I need to... Wait. I didn't do that before. Okay. I think my mouth should now move more fluently. Nope. Hmm. Oh, you pinged me. Where? Ah, maybe. Not Discord. Aha! I mean, these are really good questions to build a character, but I don't know if that's great for a character Q&A. Like, the problem is not that it's not a good question to be like, okay, do you have a secret, or what's your reason to be brave? Is there good character building? Yeah, I'm trying to find the full list. The thing is, most of these things I want to tell the reader organically. So this is just like teasing. But adjacent? Thing is, maybe I should first fill out the character preview page so I know what questions I already answered in their respective preview. Yeah, I can find it, but maybe it inspires you somehow. Yeah, I think I need to like approach it differently. copied the wrong thing. Copy the guidelines. I already have. Thanks for the list anyway, by the way. Oh. Okay, I need to... Where? There. Soon. Soon. Yeah. Like that. I think I'm gonna rearrange it a bit. Nope. I deactivated again, but the ratio's locked. Aspect ratio, there we go. Oh, Clip Studio takes a while to save. No. Okay. Right before I clip. Okay. Now, once more with feeling. No! Don't rest our eyes, please. Yep, I like that. Then... Classic. H. Tall dude. Did I miss something in chat? Nope. Okay, then the same thing flip for Hanaka. I think I'm gonna end it here today. The rest that I'm gonna need to do is figure out what info to put there, arranging boxes. Looking through my files to see what kind of artwork I can put there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna ask for like questions to ask the characters on Discord soon, sometimes this weekend at least. I typed numbers. No one is screaming. And probably next week, Wednesday, if I don't have like tiredness and headaches again, like next stream, I'm gonna draw more chibis and probably Ryoko and Mako from Kill la Kill. And yeah, I hope you had fun, even though this was maybe a bit boring. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed my rant. Thank you for telling me again about Übersteuern. I think it's fixed now. I had like a bit of digital gain on the microphone. Yeah, I hope you had fun. I wish you a good weekend and hope to see you next time. Bye! Have a good one! Take care!